Yeah, so you guys head back to where you camped, which wasn't too far away.
Hmm.
Um, uh, like you're not retracing your steps because we had that day where you were just like going back
Oh
and forth and back and
man.
forth. But you managed to sort of like get to a little hillock and find sort of the evidence of one of your campsites and make your way back there fairly
Okay.
quickly. It takes you half the day to do it. And now you're going to try and like track the
Yeah, we'll just
like
try to follow.
backtrack
Yeah,
to
we'll
the
follow
temple from there.
the. Yeah, because they said they came from there, so we'll try to find their tracks. Like if there's a, I mean, if they're doing a regular errand, there might be a trail or something we can follow. But
Yep.
Didn't they say where they're coming from?
yeah,
I'm
yeah, they
pretty
gave
damn
us
certain they said it.
they gave
They
us
said they were
general
coming from the
directions.
east. Yeah.
They didn't mark the
Did,
location on our map or anything. But
did they say
They-
where from the east though? Like, did they say a city or a place? Because it is kind of weird they were hauling bodies
They
from
said
wherever
a
they.
quarter day off, so. Or was it? Yeah. That's pretty close, isn't it?
I wonder if we should almost check that out.
where they're headed to?
Where they came from with the bodies.
Yeah, that's
in the back.
that's where we're going, right? Because they said they
Oh,
were
cool.
taking
Okay, I thought it was
basically
just the
taking the
temple.
garbage. Yeah, they're taking the garbage from the temple and leaving, right? Is that did I interpret
I
that
thought they were
correctly,
taking the bodies
Steve?
to the
Yep.
temple.
No, they're
They
taking the
were
bodies
taking it
from
away.
the temple. Yeah.
Oh,
They were
yeah.
on trash duty basically.
Like they killed these people, stripped all the meat off their bones, put the bones in a bag, and then the trash guys took them out to the big bone pile wherever they're delivering the bodies from.
Yep. Exactly.
Grigori does not know anything about any of these things.
Just a
Okay,
doctor.
that's great. That's said there. Then that's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Grigori, give me a survival check or give me a navigation
Do
check
you want to
rather.
push the navigation button? Okay.
Yep.
I have.
Woohoo.
Mother of God, 9.
Okay, but you're following tracks, which
Yeah.
is significantly easier than just trying to find your way somewhere you don't
Totally.
know. So, you know, the tracks fade in and out and you waste a little bit of time, but it's no problem, really.
God, somebody needs to play a ranger so we can stop dealing with this garbage.
Oh, man. Yeah,
Yeah, Zeke plays Ranger. He just hasn't played that character recently.
we gotta get him back.
Yeah, ranger, useful.
Yeah. So, Okay. Yeah, what on earth could I do with that? Okay. I need to look up some information.
Get interpreting.
Yeah, okay. No, I've got it. All right. So, as you guys travel across the lands here, you're just going across the plains. It's this nice sort of like open plains, bordering like a hilly sort of area off to your right. Coming from the Barrows region, which you can just barely see on the edge of the horizon as you're traveling across these flatter plains, to your left. Coming from the Barrows region, you spot actually one of who is scouting. It can't be Grigori. Which one of you is doing this scouting?
What do you need to be good at that?
Perception.
I'm -1.
It will have a +2, so I guess I spell.
Alrighty.
Roll
Dragon
us,
Scout.
roll us a perception check, Varani. Okay, awesome. Yeah, you spot like 400 feet away. You spot 6 wolves running away from the Barrows region and towards you guys. They're just completely normal wolves, you know, medium-sized beasts. They don't look like they have beefcake muscles or anything like that.
They don't live.
What do you guys do?
So do we notice? Verani, do you tell us? Basically, is the first thing I'm going to.
Yeah, I instantly turn around and inform you that there is how many 6 wolves
Yes.
running towards us.
Okay.
Uh,
Are they? So I'm going to say to you,
State-
to Verani, are they running away from something or towards us? Can you tell?
Are you gonna look again, and what impression do I get?
They don't seem to be like making a beeline for you or anything. They do look agitated. Like as a druid, especially, I think you would.
That's why I asked. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, go ahead and give me a nature roll, Varani.
Yeah.
Roll That's not good.
Okay. Yeah. So, like, it looks like one of them, sort of lagging behind, is like injured or ill or something, and the others they're kind of like one of the wolves will sort of like dash ahead and then like fall back to like sort of look at this one and then dash away from it again, and there's like a couple wolves cycling in this pattern, and they're all running in your direction.
Okay. Well, I would say they're running from something. They look rather distressed, and I think one of them is injured too. So I don't know. I don't think they have us as a target, but I don't want to know what they're upset about. Or do we?
Well, so I look around. There's nowhere for us to hide. Like, we're out in the open, right?
Pretty much. You could
Okay.
try like running from them, avoiding them, trying to find somewhere to
Well,
hide.
I mean, they're wolves, and we're like laden down with gear and shit. And I don't want to drop anything. Okay. Well, I guess I get out my shield and my sword, and I'm like, we'll just have to hope they run past us, and whatever it is that's chasing them, we can deal with it.
Yep. Okay.
Stand fast, companions.
How are the rest of you preparing for the approach of these wolves?
I'm
Short swords out.
yeah, I'm taking out my quarter stuff.
All right, cool. These wolves run to like within like 200 feet of you, and then the one in the back sort of collapses. And the other wolves stop running and they turn around, and they're sort of standing all at a distance. They're panting and their chests are heaving, and one of them sort of lies down for a moment just looking at the wolf that's collapsed. And then the wolf that's collapsed just sort of like twitches. It actually like
Yeah.
flops.
Plague
And
wolves.
You see it like almost it like leaps into the air and lands on its back, and then like you see it and then you hear it. You see this wolf just like divide, splitting down the middle like this ragged red rent opening up down its entire length, and then you hear from across the distance this as this
I
wolf
get it, it's-
splits apart.
It's John Carpenter's The Wolf.
Yeah. Half of it stands back up, and it starts like really sort of awkwardly staggering over towards the other wolves, who immediately like they go into a frenzy. Like three of them jump on it. Three of them are just sort of like jumping around the outside. What do you guys do?
Well, we can't outrun these things, so
I would say we should get involved, considering that we still have wolves on our side. So if we just attack the same target, it's unlikely that they go after us afterwards. Maybe not. There's one more. There's one less enemy.
you say that I'm like, you're the druid. Let's go.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
We gotta be careful with our bacon, though. We can't just wait.
I was about
into
to
this.
say, let the bacon be saved, please.
We have to save our bacon. Okay. Well, I guess how far away? You said they're 200 feet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll shrug off my pack, drop it on the ground because there's nothing but gear in there. I don't need it.
Yep.
And yeah, I don't know. Like, is there anything to tie the pig to?
Yeah, you can find like a big rock to stick
Cool.
the end of
Okay.
the rope
So
under
just
or something.
and then I guess we'll head off towards the ongoing battle.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. You run forwards. It takes you like 3 or 4 rounds to actually get over to where you're within engagement range with these wolves. There's
Okay.
this half wolf is like streaming wounds from all over its face and tails. One of the intact wolves has actually had its throat torn out by this half. A couple of the others have like vicious bite wounds on their shoulders and stuff. A couple of them are pretty nervous about you approaching. Like they all start sort of moving over to the other side of this half wolf, but none of them are focusing on you. They're all focused on this.
I'm
thing.
paying particular attention to the bodies of any of the wolves that have died fighting this thing,
Okay.
because I'm about ready for them to do the same. So
Yeah, so let's see. I'll do this. I'll add the half wolf and I'll add the wolves.
the most fun type of encounter, the one where you have to fight yourself.
And let's roll initiative.
Yay, initiative.
Okay.
So initiative 3, just D20 plus 3.
Yep. So Grigori has a 14. Sheldrick a 9.
Wait,
Talk is dead. Varani,
what am I supposed to roll now?
a D20 plus your dexterity modifier.
Okay. Dexterity. Where is it? Oh.
Okay. Cool. So 5, 4, 3. Great. Grigori, you get the jump on the action that's ongoing.
Okay, I would like to blast the half-wolf with my Ray of Sickness.
Okay.
As I do. So I hold my sword aloft, and it glows with a disgusting yellowish green light, and then a beam erupts from it and hits the, hopefully, fingers crossed, the creature. Oh, probably not.
Okay, 9. Oh no, wait, that's an 11.
I got an 11, and if I hit, then...
All right, it's sort of dancing and jumping around in this group of wolves, so you just like you scour a line of decay into the grasses next to it.
Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna hold back where I am. How far away am I from the half-wolf?
30 feet. Unless you'd like to be at a further range.
I would like to move 30 feet away from the wolf.
Okay, yeah, I'll let you be at 60 feet. What's the range on Ray of Sickness?
Actually, yeah, I wanted to cast it as soon as I was within range, so that I wouldn't have to be that close.
Look it up and then tell us how far away you are.
Okay.
Sheldrick, what are you doing?
Well, so with the layout of the battlefield, Grigori is attacking the one that is split in two. There's another one with its throat torn out.
Yes.
Which one for me is closer?
Well, the throat torn out one is dead, right? It's not actually
I know.
moving.
I know.
The one with its throat torn out is closer to you because the battle with the wolves has been moving back and forth a whole bunch.
Can I attack a dead target?
Yes.
Can I strike at its neck to sever its head?
Yes. I mean, you can actually just do that. There's no actual risk of failure.
Okay, I would like to charge in to help Grigori, and as I do that, I want to stop by that wolf and just remove its head from its body.
Okay. Yep. No problem.
In one slick motion as I run by it in slow motion.
I'm gonna let you make your full 30 feet move, or 25, I guess, as a dwarf, and then like as you're moving past, it's like a brisk walk for you. You just go flip and scoop up the head of this wolf. Yeah, no sweat. Okay.
So, Steven, I'm 60 feet away. 60 feet is the range for Ray of Sickness.
Cool. Okay, the half wolf, it leaps on one of the nearby wolves. Let's see what it gets. Yep, it just like slaps its body on one of the nearby wolves, and you hear another rending sound as this second wolf just splits down the middle. The half wolf then presses itself against so it's the left half of the half wolf and the left half of this wolf. It presses itself against the left half of the wolf. So there's like now a whole wolf with half a head off of the left end and half a head off of the right end. And there's another half of a wolf that's sort of staggering around. And that's what happens.
Are they all like next to each other at the moment?
Yeah, it's kind of a mass of like wolves and half wolf.
Okay.
Varani, it's your turn.
I think since they're so neatly huddled together, I'm gonna use my breath weapon thingy.
Okay, good.
Whatever.
Cool.
Yes.
So you're just gonna like run up and unleash a blast of fire?
Yes, that's what I'm gonna do.
Sick.
I'm not sure what do I need to roll then?
I don't
2d6 or what?
I don't think you have to roll. I think they make a save.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So let's see. God, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus another half. So
So many halves, man.
is it a
So
dexterity save?
It's a
Yes.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
Can you tell me the saving class or the saving throw difficulty for that, Varani? It should be on your character sheet.
Breath weapon, 2d6 fire damage, save DC 8 plus con plus 2.
Okay.
That's
So
what it says.
what's your
Whatever that
10
means.
plus your constitution bonus.
My constitution 2.
Okay, so 12. So let's see. The now whole half wolf succeeds So hang on. Do they take partial damage on failure on a
Yeah,
success?
it's 2d6 and half on a success.
Yeah, roll 2d6 for me, please, Verani.
2d6.
Awesome. That's a good roll. Okay, so the half wolf succeeds. He takes 4 damage. So, yep. The new half wolf, or wait, I'm trying to figure this out. Yep, picturing it in my mind. So we've got a wolf that's got 2 halves. We've got a half of a wolf. The half of the wolf takes the full 9 damage, which kills it. So that wolf that was split in half and had half of it wandering around, the half that was wandering around just gets burnt to a crisp. I'm guessing, Verona, you just run up and like unleash this blast of like furnace fires from your mouth. What does it look like? Is it just straight red fire?
Well, since you asked last time and I answered with it looks awesome.
Good.
I'm tempted to say the same thing.
I love it.
Great flame.
It looks very Hadouken, but cooler.
Okay. So, yeah. And then that one takes half damage, so that's that. Then another half damage, that. And then a full damage, which is that. And then a half damage, which is that. Okay, all of the wolves that took fire damage, they like yelp and howl, and there's... And a bunch of them actually like look now at you, Varani, bearing the brunt of this insult. 2 of the wolves launch themselves at the new 2 half wolf, and 2 of the wolves launch themselves at you, Varani.
Can I just be a pedantic asshole for a second, Steven?
Yes.
I apologize in advance. If they're just like normal wolves, wouldn't they be afraid of the source of fire and not attack it?
Let's make some kind of a check.
Let the dice decide is okay by me. If they want to be
Yeah.
tough guy wolves. I just figured like usually that's how you scare wolves away, right? Is with fire.
No, that's fair. Let me. I would say wisdom, and then I spell save DC. So 12 means they're successful, and less than means they fail. So the 2 trying to attack Varani, one of them sees her as a threat. One of them is terrified.
Awesome.
So, Varani, you take 1 attack from a wolf. I think that's a hit for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it latches onto your leg and savages you for 7 damage. You have to make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. Is that 2d20 and then my strength? Yes.
Well, it would be 1d20.
1d20, 2d20.
And then plus your strength. Yep. Okay. You're pulled down to the ground by this wolf that's like savaging your leg. Okay, so that's those 2 and the 2 that are attacking the half wolf is a fail and a fail. So that the 2 attacking the half wolf are both complete failures. Grigori, your turn.
Okay. So while they're all still clustered up, are the 2? How close together are the 2 like monstrous glob creatures, or do we only have 1 now because the fire?
There's only 1 because the other half was destroyed.
Okay, I'm going to use Chill Touch, and I can attack 2 targets that are within 5 feet of each other.
Okay, cool.
So my first attack will be on the big, mushy death creature, and then one of the wolves that's nearby. The weakest looking one, the one that looks like it was the most hurt by the fire. All right, so that's yes, I crit.
Holy crap!
Awesome. Okay.
Roll another 7.
D8.
Is it just the same damage for both of them?
No. Then I roll a second attack on the other one.
Okay.
So the first Chill Touch does 9 damage.
9 damage.
And
Okay.
I don't know if it's undead or not, but it'll have disadvantage if it's still alive.
Well, your chill touch just like sears a hole straight through the half wolf, and it just like you see frost just coat it, and it just collapses to the ground. Oh, is this a touch attack?
No, it's got a range on it.
Okay, cool.
Let me just double check because I haven't used it before, but I think, yeah, it's called Chill Touch, and but yeah, I guess if I have to move first to get into range, I'll do that. But let's see.
You actually have to move too much because
let's see.
you were 60.
No, range is 120 feet.
Wow, that's a great touch, quote unquote spell.
Why is it called Chill Touch? Should we call it Chill?
Worst game ever.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, you nail one of them. Roll your
So
second attack.
That's my first attack. Second one,
That's a
14.
hit.
Okay.
For 1 damage.
1, yeah.
Okay. And it can't regain HP, and it has disadvantage if it's undead. Okay. Cool. Sheldrick, you ran forwards with this wolf head. You're like 20 feet away from a blob of wolves. What do you do?
Now, am I able to distinguish what wolves are? Like at this point, they're all burnt. I'm assuming, right?
Yes.
Are there any wolves that I am relatively convinced are not damaged by the thing or already turned?
Give me a perception check.
Short answer is I don't know what a wolf is. I go after the pig. I have no clue what's going on. I'm sitting here swinging at Grigori. No. So, yeah, I guess at this point I'll just run in and go after the obvious blob wolf monster thing.
Okay. Chat, remember this moment right now.
Oh.
And we will come back to it in a little bit. Just remember. Don't forget. Okay, cool. No, you can't tell which wolves have been damaged by this thing or not, or which one is a wolf or which one is, a bear. Yeah.
These tiny long bears.
Yeah, exactly. Go ahead and take your turn here, Sheldrick.
All right, so I am D20 plus. So I'm using short sword 3 for Dex.
Makes sense,
What
and it would be +2 for your proficiency.
Great. Okay.
So +5 total. Are you attacking any specific wolf? One of them is very, very injured, and then 3 of them are pretty stable, mostly just damaged by the fire.
I'm wanting to attack the obvious. The joined one is still there somewhere, right? With the weird halves.
No, the joined one got killed. It was.
Oh, that one's dead.
It was
Yeah, I
frosted
chilled
and
Ooh,
frosted.
Let's go with closest. Let's go with closest because that's going to be the one at most threat for the rest of the party. So let's go with closest.
Sounds good.
Is no one giving me shit that I have a wolf devouring my leg at the moment?
I'm gonna
Just
say that
checking.
it makes a lot of sense for Sheldrick to be attacking that one.
Okay.
Let's go with that one. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yes, that would be good.
Unfortunately for you, Sheldrick, you miss.
And Sheldrick, you're dual wielding, right? You can get another
I am
attack.
dual wielding. Yes.
Yes.
So
Make
can
it
I do?
count.
Can I take that one now?
Yeah.
Can I get like a bonus action too?
This counts as your bonus action. You can use 1 bonus action per turn, and you can either use it to make an attack with your offhand or to use your special actions for being rogue.
Let's attack because I'd like to get this off Zoe if possible. So let's
Yep.
go ahead and take another swing here. So I just do the same roll again, or is it different for the offhand?
It's the same attack roll. Then for damage, you just don't add your bonus. You hit.
There you go.
Your short sword stabbing straight into its side. And then you roll your 1d6. Do you want to deal your sneak attack damage to this?
Yes, but I hate saying it. The short sword I'm using, instead of being 1d6 plus 3 like normal, is actually 1d5 minus 1 because it was corroded in the last.
Well, it should only be 1d6 minus 1, right? It doesn't reduce the size of the damage dice.
I
It
have
only reduces-
1d5 minus 1.
I
And my
think
other
it's
one-
1d6 because it's
Okay,
just
so-
a cumulative -1 to the damage.
But yeah, you should do your sneak attack because you get to do it every round, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's do that.
So even with less dice, hopefully it'll do something.
Okay, and then roll 1 additional d6 for your sneak attack damage.
Nice.
Okay,
Nice.
so you deal 9 damage to this wolf. You stab it through the throat, and it just bleeds out almost instantaneously. You kill the wolf.
Wicked.
Now, chat, remember when I told you to remember that moment just a little bit ago? That's when I was testing to see if Sheldrick could see the other half of the half-wolf sneaking forwards through the grasses, and the other half of the half-wolf rolled a 20 on its stealth roll.
Stealth, yeah.
So, Sheldrick...
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh man, Sheldrick, what's your AC?
14.
Okay,
better than a trifling 11, I'd say.
So, like, out of the grasses next to you, like, just as you stab down into this wolf, another half of a wolf comes, like, flying over top of you, as if it was trying to, like, grab at you, but you had just bent down too quickly. It lands on the other side, it turns around, you see, like, the glistening interior split perfectly evenly. There's, like, half-digested meat, sort of extruding out of one of its intestines, and like its lung is pumping. This is the half with the heart.
Gross.
Yeah.
That's gross, Steven. You're gross. Why are you making us think about these things?
Varani, you've got this literal half of a wolf with exposed organry standing facing you. What do you do?
Don't I still have one Neumann leg? Or
No.
He just killed that one.
Sheldrick just murdered the shit out of
Yeah.
it.
Thank you very much for that.
So polite in combat.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you, sir.
I took my fedora. Hi. Yeah. What am I doing? I took a lot of damage, didn't I?
Kill the half wolf or heal yourself.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Sheldrick's right near you, tangling with a wolf. I can heal you if you need heals. Like that's my jam. I'm not all beams of sickness over here.
Well, I will look at the doctor and yell to him like, "You gotta heal me next round, but let me take care of this, whatever it is, half, quarter, third of a wolf." How many half wolves do we have at the moment? Just one.
There's only one. Yep. That's
Okay.
the other half of
Half
the
wolf
original
3
half.
confirmed.
Yep.
It was so bad. It was actually good.
What is
Bro,
with your
I've
dad
been
jokes
killed.
today,
I
Adam?
don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if you know this about me. When I'm a player, I'm Pun City, USA. So
No, I guess we didn't know.
So
I
I guess I
always
can't
kill
use the breath again, right? Once I used it once.
No,
Or
it's
is that-
daily. I think it takes a
it's
shorter long
short rest. Yeah, you gotta wait.
Okay. I think since it's right in front of him, I'm gonna try to go for an entangle,
Okay.
so he
That's
can get away from it.
Now, is entangle an AOE? Because you might be better off entangling
Is it
the
AOE?
other wolves.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
I'm flipping to it right now just to double
Okay.
check.
I'm gonna
Oh,
ask
man.
I'm gonna ask a weird question here. Is it now we're looking at literally a wolf that's been cut in half and is standing vertically, correct?
Yep.
Is there anything obviously holding this thing together?
Dark
Like,
sorcery.
Okay. Like, there's no. Is it at all a benefit to us that all
unrealistic.
Oh god!
Are-
Someone
sorry,
should just
Cody.
make a GIF of Steven just going magic. I would just want to see that line over and over. nonstop.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
Sorry, Ko, you were cutting out just a little bit. What did you want to ask?
I was just wondering, is there any advantage we can gain from the fact that all of its organs are exposed? Like, does that do anything to the fighter, or is that just classified in the monster type?
I mean, you could like try to take a called shot on, its heart or something like that, but it's already been split in half. You're not entirely certain at a glance how much damage that would do. Varani, entangle is a 20-foot square, starting from a point within 90 feet.
Yeah.
So you could grab the other 3 wolves with it, or you could grab the half wolf.
Yeah, but I would also grab him, wouldn't I?
No, you could target the 20-foot
Okay, I could
square
target
so that
him.
it only hits the half wolf and not Sheldrick. Up to you.
Am I doing that?
You should go for the group, because then Sheldrick and I can take out the big guy.
Okay, then I'm gonna entangle the group of
Okay.
wolves.
What does it
We'll
look
try.
like when you cast entangle?
Well, it's gonna be me like really focused on Earth, and then like kind of like you can really see it puts a lot of strength on me to like kind of get those like roots and everything to come out of the Earth. But I would just like really focus on it, and then eventually they would like spread out. So it's gonna look awesome again,
Awesome.
of course.
I'm imagining like a line of growth from you, like from your feet
Cool.
out to a point, and then all of the plant life just goes like crawling up out of the ground around these wolves. Okay, so there's 3 of them in that area, and they all get strength checks. Oh no, it's actually
Strength.
the creature in the area must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained. Okay, yep. And their strength is not that great. 1, 2, 3. They are all completely restrained by the roots that you've grown up around them. They just burst out of the ground and strap these wolves to the earth.
Good job, Verani.
Yeah, good stuff. Okay, who's next? Wolf time. They all try to break free. Let me see how that works.
Stupid wolves.
Silly.
Look at you all stuck to the ground. You idiots.
I just walk off.
We just leave.
It's the same. It's exact same save. Yeah. Fuck you, wolves. Steven, it's the same
It
save.
just takes an action. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So at the very
1,
least, you've
2.
saved us.
One of them breaks free. It's the one that was like burnt and then like, yeah. It's the one that's really in tough shape. And it just immediately peels away from the group, running away from you guys.
Hells yeah, get out of here, you wimp.
Grigori, your turn.
Okay. So just to recap, Varani and Sheldrick are both within kind of melee range of the half-wolf, right? Because it attacked Varani and then now it's attacking Sheldrick?
Yes. Exactly.
So those are there. Varani, how many hit points you got left?
I took 7 damage, right?
I think so.
So 3.
3? Okay. And then there's the 2 wolves that are restrained. Okay, I can even if you go down, I can get you before you're dead. So I'm gonna chill touch the 2 wolves that are entangled right now.
Awesome.
Yeah. And if they're restrained, is there advantage or any?
I don't think so.
I hate that all the qualities are like at the back of the book and not somewhere easy to find.
Yeah. So they are
Here we go.
restrained, and then are you seeing it?
Restrained, speed is 0. Attacks against them have advantage.
Hey, great. Perfect.
And they have disadvantage on dex saves. Okay, so yeah, chill touch. I will just I'll just roll. Okay, so they're still within range. I can hit both of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the first one. I don't need to roll advantage. I hit it for
Nope.
fun.
Okay,
No.
that doesn't kill it, but it deals a solid chunk of damage to it. And the second one,
Second one, 8 damage.
that one dies.
Excellent, thank
Yep.
you.
Cool, Sheldrick. What are you doing with this wolf
So-
head, man? I'm very curious about this strategy.
Oh, the wolf head from the ground. Now he just killed one of the wolves and injured the other, right?
Yes.
Was one of those the half that attacked me?
These are
No,
all full.
the half that attacked
What's the
you
most
is standing face to face with
You got to deal with that one yourself.
And he's entangled.
No.
Yes?
No.
No, he's separate from that group of 3 wolves. So it was like group of 3 wolves here. You guys were here. The half wolf was right over here. So like,
So it's just
Verona
like me
cast
and this guy.
entangle over there. Yep,
Okay.
muzzle
let's
to
just-
muzzle.
Let's do it. Let's just go right into him.
Cool. Roll your attacks. That is not a hit.
Okay, so can I take a bonus action every turn?
Yes.
So can I do my offhand? Okay, great.
Yes. 1 bonus action each turn. Okay, that's a hit.
Much better.
So it would be 2d6 damage, basically.
2d6, not 1d6 minus 1?
Well, 2d6 minus 1.
2d6 minus 1.
Because you're using your sneak attack. Hey, look at that. That's awesome.
Damn.
You like stab upwards into the skull of this half wolf, and it's sort of like snarling at you with like half of its tongue lolling out of its half mouth. But you can tell that you've struck a nerve. And its back leg just like twitches and it just falls over. Plop. Flat on the ground. Half flat on the ground. The half wolf is dead. Varani, would you like to execute the final wolf that's entangled?
I will try, yeah.
All right.
Do I have... Yeah, I should use... No, wait. I can just attack with my quarterstaff, can I?
Yeah, you'd have to walk up to it.
Yeah, no, let's not do that. I think I go for a thorn whip.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Is that an attack roll you have to make for Thorn Whip?
I think so. You tell me.
Why don't
I'm
you
new
roll
to
one
this.
and then I'll just double check with her? So it'd be 1d6 plus your, or 1d20 plus your, yeah, make a melee spell attack. So 1d6, God, 1d6, 1d20 plus 2 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Spellcasting modifier. Where to
Your
find
wizard
that one?
Your wisdom bonus.
Well, wisdom bonus. Okay.
Okay, 21 is a hit. Yeah, you nail that thing. It takes 1d6 piercing damage, so go ahead and roll that.
Just 1d6.
Yep.
That's all.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Your thorn whip like rakes across its throat as your entangling plants have it pinned to the ground, and it just cuts a gash across its neck, and its lifeblood just ebbs out of it into the ground.
Well, it's funny because Thorn Whip, like, you entangled it in place so it can't move. Then you Thorn Whipped it, and after the Thorn Whip, you pull it towards you, so you probably just yank its head off.
Yep, pretty much.
Gross.
You are brutal.
Okay. The other wolf just like books it. It just runs like over a little hillock and is out of sight. And that's where we should take our break.
Sounds good.
Excellent.
We'll see you guys. I like that this is my only thing I do on the show. This is great. We'll see you guys in a bit. I nailed that. That was a 20 out of 20.